All right, so can you guys see my screen now? Hello, this is my
Yes, sir.
screen.
Kita po.
Good. So just like what I mentioned last meeting, so these meetings will become like a consultation meeting, to answer your concerns, questions, or clarifications. So anyone who has the questions or clarifications regarding week 1 and 2, anyone regarding with laboratories or with this activity?
None as of now, sir.
What about the others?
Wala naman po, sir.
None.
So, wala talaga, walang tanong. Well, for me, it's a good thing since I think what I think is that you guys were good with everything. You were able to follow everything. You were able to understand everything. So yeah, I I'm happy with that. But at the same time, it seems like so it's just two. Okay, it's either you have fully understood it, or the other one is you didn't understand anything. Okay, so yun lang naman yun eh. Kung bakit hindi ka nagtatanong. Anyway, so if there's really no questions or clarification on your week 1 and 2, then I guess, yeah, we can now move on to week 3 and 4. Okay, so don't you guys worry. This one is a lot easier. I mean, not that easy, but this one has less work to do since you guys we only have one laboratory for this one. Unlike this one, we have four laboratories, and this one is this one, which is lab number 5, a breadboard projects. Okay, and then of course a one case study. Okay, so as usual, let me just show this one to you guys. So we have here the topic bringing outcomes, the list of topics. So there's quite a lot, but those are just the basics. Okay, probably you guys already know 70 to 80% of those components. Okay, and then we only have one module for this one, and then here are the as usual the outer or the outside link that came from YouTube. So, or the external link rather. Okay. And then we have here 3 reading materials. So if you want to learn more, then you can check this reading materials right here. And then here's my reference for my PowerPoint presentation. Okay. And yeah, so just check this one out. Well, you can actually use other application. Okay, so feel free to use other application other than Fixing. So may I ask who's familiar with Fritzing? Anyone who have already used Fritzing? Fritzing. This one. Have you guys already used this one? Anyone? So
No,
if
sir.
ever there is, can you
Not
give
yet, sir.
not yet. Carlo, nagamit mo na to?
Hindi pa, sir.
So wala pa, as in wala. So let me introduce to you guys before you will use the official application, before using the Eagle CAD. So start with fixing first, okay, because this one is a lot easier to use. It's just drag and drop, and then yeah. So you can design here a PCB. I mean, you can start with breadboard first before going to PCB, of course. So as you guys can see, this is the breadboard, this is the Arduino, this is the potentiometer, and then we have some microcontrollers right here. And then these are the wirings, so you can change their colors, of course. And then we have an LED display right here. So yeah, just check this tutorial later on, this Bridging tutorial 1, an introduction to PCB. So just watch this one. This is just a 7-minute video.
Hi guys, it's Roman Kozak here. Today I'll be doing
So
an
yeah, and this one is for the introduction, and then if you need more maybe, then you can check this one, which came from Brian Riley, which is also introduction, but yeah, this one is longer. So if this is not enough, then you can check other, of course, other YouTube channels. So this is not just the video that I can share to you, but this is the the where you can start. Okay, since this guy will
How to
teach you basics of basics. Okay, so on how to navigate, where to check the components, okay, and so on and so forth. Okay, so just check this one out later on, and then how to install them on your Windows 7 or 10. So I haven't updated this one yet. For sure, most of you now are, or some of you, but are now using a Windows 11. I'm not sure if the process is the same since this one is just for 7 and 10. But yeah, just check this one out later on and then check if this will work. And if this will not work, then maybe you can check the process and how to install that one on Windows 11. Okay. Well, I think there will be no problem since Fritzing is a standalone application. So once you downloaded the file, then you can already use it one on the go. So I don't need to do something tricky. Let's do something else. Not really sure if this is a standalone version, but I guess this is a standalone. So yeah, just extract that one and then you will already be able to use the Fritzing. Okay? Just follow this one for you to be able to download and use the Fritzing or install the Fritzing. Okay, so are we clear so far regarding with this Fritzing?
Yes, sir. Clear naman po.
And then the rest are now the same. So of course, this is the module 3 for the introduction to electronics. And for the watch videos, so as usual, we already have the pre-made video, which is the compiled Zoom meeting. So this is just an hour and 10-minute video. So I still have a long here before. So ngayon, pahaba na rin yung buhok ko. Well, yeah, I introduce everything. I discuss everything right here. So just check this 1 hour and 10-minute video later on. And yeah, here are the external links, which is also the same with this module overview for week, not week 3 and 4. Okay, and then for your lab number 5 breadboard project. So if I'm not mistaken, the instruction is not here because I explained it at the end of my presentation.
What do you mean?
Saan na yun? Anyway, so I cannot find it, but you're going to create a project. Okay, any project will do as long as you're going to use the breadboard, okay, on the Fritzing. So for more clarifications, I cannot find it where it is exactly on ba yung pinaka-requirements ko. Anyway, let me check the module itself so that you guys are sure on what to do with lab number 5. Lab number 5. So here, propose a simple project. Propose a simple project with the use of basic electronic components and define why you chose or decided to propose that project. So what is its importance? So you can use Fritzing to create your sample layout. Again, feel free to use other free application or free tool, aside from Fritzing. So yeah, just that one. Just propose a simple project with the use of basic electronic components. Okay. So in here, I think, let me just check. Number 6, schematic diagram. Instruction. Okay. So while proposing, supposedly this is just a proposal, but I would like you guys to create that project at the same time so that you won't be having any problem anymore. Supposedly, that schematic diagram or breadboard layout, you're going to submit it right here on the lab number 6. But yeah, since this is just one laboratory, instead of just proposing, I want you guys to create that in breadboard and then copy that breadboard layout and then paste that on Microsoft Word. So together with your proposal, the title, and then what's the importance of that project. Okay. And yeah, and of course the list of basic components as it was mentioned right here. Okay, so I need you guys to list the basic electronic components. Let's say if you use 2 resistors, 3 capacitors, 1 potentiometer, 2 LEDs, and so on and so forth. So just list all of the components that you have used on that project. Okay. So let me just edit this one. So are we clear so far?
Yes, sir.
What about the others? You guys have a concern or a clarification? Can you speak to me? There you go. So that and let me just put here everything. Requirements. Title of the project and its importance. And list of components. Breadboard layout. Yeah. So yun lang naman. 1, 2, 3, 4. What else? So yeah, that's it for now for this lab number 5. So take note, simple project. Okay. Uh, any project will do as long as it makes sense, especially in our society right now. Like, that's this task for the society. There's a lot of project, right? But some of them are nonsense nowadays. Like, they don't have use in our society right now. So I would like you guys to propose a project that has something that will benefit our society right now, especially this pandemic. So yeah, that's it for your lab number 5. And then as usual, the case study number 3. So you guys already know what to do with this one. You will be given a box and then a question. So just share your own opinion. And yeah, that's it. Just convince me that your answer is correct. And that's it for now. So again, you guys have a question or clarification. So this is not your last chance because our next meeting will be on February 29th, which will be next week, a week from now. Well, you can always message me on my Canvas, here my Canvas or my Facebook account. So I guess it's okay if I don't have question right now. We have question in the future. But for now, that's all for now. And yeah, one more thing, the due date of those activities will be on February 5. So you guys have 2 weeks from now. So that's all for this meeting. So if you guys don't have a question anywhere, yes, you guys may go now. So as always, thank you guys for coming. So really, really appreciate it. And yeah, keep safe and happy breakfast, all of you. Let's have an eat your breakfast.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Happy
Yes, sir.
breakfast, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you and bye.
Bye.
Bye.